Bumpy Johnson left. Frank Lucas, $50 million in cash. Where he hid it made the FBI search Harlem for 10 years. Chapter 1, The Secret Bumpy Took to His Grave, July 8, 1968. One day after Bumpy Johnson's funeral. Frank Lucas sat in Bumpy's apartment on 409 Edgecombe Avenue in Harlem. The place was empty now, quiet. All of Bumpy's people had paid their respects and left. The Italian mafia had circled like vultures and moved on. Nicky Barnes and his crew had made their threats and disappeared. But Frank stayed, because Frank knew something nobody else knew. Bumpy Johnson didn't die broke. Everyone assumed Bumpy had nothing. The man lived modestly, drove a regular car, wore nice suits, but nothing flashy. When he died, his bank account showed maybe $50,000. Chump change for a man who'd controlled Harlem's underworld for 40 years. But Frank knew better. 3 months before Bumpy died, they'd had a conversation. Late at night, just the two of them. Bumpy was drinking whiskey, looking out the window at Harlem. And he said something Frank would never forget. "Frank, you know what separates a smart gangster from a dead gangster?" "What's that, boss?" "A smart gangster never lets anyone know how much money he really has. Not the government, not his crew, not even his family. Because the moment people know you're rich, they start plotting how to take it from you." Frank nodded. "So you keep it hidden?" Bumpy smiled. "I've been keeping it hidden for 30 years, Frank. 30 years of skimming. 30 years of taking my cut and putting it somewhere nobody can find it. Not the cops, not the IRS, not the mafia. Nobody." Frank leaned forward. "How much we talking about, boss?" Bumpy took a long sip of whiskey. $50 million. In cash? Frank's eyes went wide. $50 million? Where the hell is $50 million in cash? Bumpy looked at Frank, really looked at him like he was deciding something important. "Frank, I'm getting old. My heart ain't what it used to be. And if something happens to me, I need to know that money goes to someone who'll use it right. Someone who'll keep Harlem strong. Someone who won't waste it or let the white mobsters take it. You want me to have it. I want you to earn it. When I die, and I'm going to die soon, I can feel it. You're going to have to figure out where I hid it. I'm not going to tell you. Because if you can't find it, you don't deserve it. But if you can find it, it's yours. All 50 million. And you use it to build an empire that makes mine look like a lemonade stand." Frank stared at Bumpy. "You serious?" "Dead serious. Prove you're as smart as I think you are, Frank. Prove you're worthy of being the next king of Harlem." That conversation haunted Frank for 3 months. And now, Bumpy was dead. And Frank was sitting in Bumpy's apartment, trying to figure out where the